Greetings everyone. Our topic for today is adjectives and its types. By definition, we can see that adjectives are words that modify, or we can say that add to the meaning of nouns, pronouns. In the sentence, he was fast, the word fast is an adjective that describes the pronoun he. So we see in the next slide about the types of adjectives. First, we have descriptive adjective, or we can call it as a qualitative adjective. Then we have quantitative adjective, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective, proper adjectives, indefinite adjectives, and the last one is compound adjectives. Descriptive adjective or qualitative adjective. Descriptive adjectives are words used to describe nouns and pronouns. Words like beautiful, cute, silly, tall, annoying, loud, and nice are all descriptive adjectives. These adjectives add information and qualities to the words they are modifying. For example, the beautiful flowers have a nice smell, gives a lot of more information with two descriptive adjectives. Then we can further divide descriptive adjective into two categories. Number one is attributive and the second one is predicative. So, what is attributive adjective? When an adjective comes before a noun, that is attributive, and when an adjective comes after the noun, that is predicative. In the first example, we can see that he is an honest man. Honest is attributive adjective because it comes before a noun. This man is honest. Here, the honest word is predicative adjective because it is after the noun. A black cat and the cat was black are the other two examples of the descriptive adjectives. Then comes quantitative adjectives. Quantitative adjectives describe the quantity of something. In other words, they answer the question how much or how many in numbers, like 1 and 30 are this types of adjective. So are more general words like many, half, a lot. They're all examples of quantitative adjectives. Here we have few examples. How many children do you have? I only have one daughter. One is quantitative adjective. I can't believe I ate the whole cake. Whole is quantitative adjective. I have 6 pencils, or my brother has 3 cars. Here we have 6 and 3 quantitative adjective in both two sentences. I have a black car. We have black, which is qualitative adjective, not quantitative. It's qualitative and it's attributive. So this example was mentioned here in order to make you understand that the basic difference between qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative is quality or description, while quantitative provides you information about the number or how many or how much. Here we have another type of adjective, which is demonstrative adjective. A demonstrative adjective describes which noun or pronoun you are referring to. These adjectives include the words this, that, these, those. Then we know that this is used to refer a singular noun which is close to you. That is also referred to a singular noun, but when the noun is far from you. These is used to refer a plural noun which is close to you, and those is used to refer a plural noun which is far from you. Demonstrative adjectives always come before the word they are modifying. Sometimes, like when you are responding to a question, you can leave off the noun being described and only use the adjective. For example, if someone asks you how many cakes you want to buy, you can respond, I want to buy 2 cakes. Or you can say, just, I want to buy 2. There are some examples of demonstrative adjectives. That house is mine. This dress is pretty. That and this is the example of the demonstrative adjective. Now comes possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives shows possession. They describe noun to whom a thing belongs. Some of the most common possessive adjectives include my, his, her, their, your, or our. Here are some examples. Whose dog is that? He is mine. That's my dog. So here, my is possessive adjective because it is modifying the noun dog. Their building was nasty. Over here, we can say that there in the sentence is a possessive adjective because it is modifying a noun, building. Interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives interrogate, meaning that they ask a question. These adjectives are always followed by a noun or a pronoun and are used to form questions. The interrogative adjectives are which, what, whose. Basically, so we can see like which asks to make a choice between options, what asks to make a choice in general, who asks who something belongs to. Other questions like who or how are not adjectives since they don't modify nouns. For example, you can say whose coat is this, but you can't say who coat. Which, what, and whose are only considered adjectives if they are immediately followed by a noun. The word which is an adjective in the sentence. You can see which color is your favorite, but not in this one, which is your favorite color. In the first sentence, you can see which color. Over here, we have which as an adjective because it is modifying the noun color. But in the second sentence, you can see after which it is a verb is. So we can say over here which is pronoun, not an adjective. Here are further examples which you can see. Which song will you play on your wedding day? Or what pet do you want to get? Whose child is this? Next one is distributive adjective. Distributive adjectives describe specific members out of a group. These adjectives are used to single out one or more individual items or people. Some of the most common distributive adjectives include each, every, either, neither. Each, every single one of a group. It is used to speak about group members individually. Every single one of a group, used to make generalization. Either, one between a choice of two, neither, not one or the other between a choice of two. Any, one or some things out of any number of choices. As you can see, there are a few examples. Every rose has its thorn. Over here, every is a distributive adjective which is modifying a noun in a sentence which is rose. Which of these two songs do you like? I don't like either song. Over here we can see that the bold word either is the distributive adjective. In next sentence, as you can see, neither student was present. Either women raised voice. Over here we have neither and either highlighted as a distributive adjective because they are modifying the student and the women. Here comes another type of adjective, which is a proper adjective. Proper adjectives are the adjectives form of proper nouns. Adjectives which are made up of proper noun are called proper adjectives. When proper nouns modify or describe other nouns, pronouns, they become proper adjectives. Proper means specific rather than formal or polite. A proper adjective allows us to summarize a concept in just one word. Instead of writing saying a food cooked in Chinese recipe, you can write or say Chinese food. Proper adjectives are usually capitalized as proper nouns. For example, American cars are very strong. Chinese people are hard workers. I love KFC burgers. Marxist philosopher despise capitalism. Italian dramas are famous these days, or Spanish rice is delicious. Over here, all the underlying nouns, which are the proper adjectives, are a part of proper adjectives, and few of them have been highlighted like Italian dramas or Spanish rice. Over here, you can see that all of these proper nouns are modifying the nouns. Some of them are modifying the common nouns, and these are all part of or example of proper adjectives. Indefinite adjectives. An indefinite adjective describes or modifies a noun unspecifically. They provide indefinite, unspecific information about the noun. The common noun indefinite adjectives are few, many, much, most, all, any, each, every, nobody, several, some, etc. There are some examples as you can see. I gave some candy to her. Over here, some is underlined because it is modifying the noun candy. I want a few moments alone. Several writers wrote about the recent incidents. Each student will have to submit homework tomorrow. So we have different types of indefinite adjectives in all these sentences like some, a few, several, and each. Then we have another type, which is compound adjectives. When compound nouns combine words modify other nouns, they become a compound adjective. This type of adjective usually combines more than one word into a single lexical unit and modifies a noun. They're often separated by a hyphen or joined together by a quotation mark. As you can see, I have a broken down sofa, or you can see in the another example, I saw a 6 foot long snake. So broken down sofa, over here the broken down is compound adjective, which is a combination of two nouns, and we have I saw a 6 foot long snake, which is combination of three words, and it is basically a compound adjective modifying the noun snake. Here are the articles. So there is a question which has been raised most of the time, that either articles are parts of the adjectives or not, or parts of speech or not. So let's have a look and let's resolve this confusion. Articles, there are only three articles as we know in English language, like a and the. Articles can be difficult for English learners to use correctly because many languages don't have them or don't use them in the same way. So a is used for a singular or general term, and is used for a singular general item, which, and we use this before words that start with a vowel. The, a singular or plural, but we have to specify that word. The cow gives us milk. A boy was standing behind the bridge. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So you can see in all these examples, the cow, a boy, and an apple. Over here, we can see that articles are modifying the noun. So we can say that articles can behave as an adjective in a sentence. Then come degrees of adjective. We know that we have 3 degrees of an adjective, which are positive degree, comparative degree, and the superlative degree. When you use them depends on how many things you are talking about. A positive adjective is a normal adjective that is used to describe, not compare. For example, this is good soup and I am funny. A comparative adjective is an adjective that is used to compare two things and is often followed by the word then, because that there is always a comparison. That's why we have to use the word then in such sentences. For example, this soup is better than that salad, or I am funnier than her. A superlative adjective is an adjective that is used to compare three or more things, or to state that something is the most. For example, this is the best soup in the whole world, or I am the funniest out of all the other bloggers. So over here we can see that article the is being used before the 3rd degree of adjective. These adjectives are applicable only for the descriptive adjectives. For example, positive degree, he is a good boy. Comparative degree, he is better than any other boy. And superlative degree, he is the best boy. So, good, positive degree, better, comparative, and best is the superlative degree. I hope that your questions are being resolved and there is no confusion between the degree and the types of adjectives. Thank you.